Welcome to Elevation Nation with your hosts Sam Panich and Parker Yablon. Elevation Nation is a community focused on bringing together young adults who are elevating themselves and others every day. Each Thursday, we take 15 minutes to talk about what's going on in the real world and touch on all the great things that Elevation Nation is up to.
What's going on, Elevation Nation? It is April 11th, 2026. Man, we are almost at episode 475, which means we're close to 500 episodes. Damn, Sam. Did you ever think we were getting there? I'll tell you, no shot for 500.
I mean,
maybe 100.
At this point, I'm like, all right, we're just never going to stop. Ever.
Yeah, I know. At this point, we're just never
90 years old, just podcasting in our old folks' homes while we die.
All right, so if we started the podcast in November of 2020 and it's now April 2026,
we do like almost 100 a year.
5.5 years. If we podcasted together for the next 50 years, 5.5 years it took us to do 500. Jeez. For the next 50 years, 10. That's 5,000 episodes, Sam.
There's a lot going on, man.
5,000 episodes, baby.
It's nuts. It's truly nuts. But here we are. Beautiful.
Here we are. Well, I got a fun fact for you before we jump into the conversation today. I read something crazy, and this kind of pissed me off, but there's a company that created a Reese's peanut butter cup toothpaste. In 2026, there's a company that created Reese's peanut butter cup toothpaste and is selling it. It's sugar-free, fluoride plus formula, and it says for a dessert-like brushing experience. Is that a good thing to help kids like brush their teeth more? Or is it kind of like messed up?
We're about to go down a rabbit hole of health and all right, here's my take, my unfiltered take. If your kid is already eating like crap and you don't care about chemicals or health and you just want them to not get cavities, sure, entice them with dessert like brushing experience. If you're a healthy person and you want less chemicals in your life, probably don't do that. But who am I to judge? Like, some people are just like, I'll literally do anything to get my kid to do brushing their teeth or do their chores or do whatever. You know, like, I look at all these parents raising their kids and like, they're like, we're going to be a screen-free home. And it's like, that lasts 6 months and then you're like, I'm so sick of this kid crying all the time. I'm just going to give him an iPad. And again, I don't have a kid, so who am I to judge? But I guess I'll hopefully, God willing, one day figure that out.
Well, I think for me, like, if this can help more people brush their teeth and have healthier teeth, sure. But I think you're reinforcing a behavior and a desire that doesn't necessarily instill, like, good health habits.
Yeah.
So that's my take on this. It's like, okay, if it's good in the short term for sure. But if someone's like, oh, I only want to brush my teeth because it tastes like toothbrush, like peanut butter cups. Oh, tomorrow after I brush my teeth, I'm like, oh, I really want more peanut butter cups. And now I'm eating more peanut butter cups because
man, but
yeah. Also, let's talk about the fact that it's gross. Just give us mint or peppermint or like. That's really it.
Cinnamon, I think, is gross too.
Cinnamon?
So.
Oh yeah, no cinnamon.
Yeah, like
mint's
I'm
the best for
for
toothpaste. So for today, I came across this new leadership framework. I mean, we talk about frameworks a bunch in our Elevation Nation keynote, and I thought this one was pretty interesting because it talks about a lot of things that we talk about in a world where everyone is living in this state where they can avoid anxiety, or they have low grade anxiety because of the ease of the world, right? If I'm anxious about eating, I just DoorDash something or go to the grocery store. If I have a question about my health, I just ask or Google on internet, or I could just get on FaceTime with a doctor like in like a snap, right? Or I can live in the comfort of my home. I can have everything I need, the Netflix, the social media, the quick rapid, hits of dopamine. This framework is really interesting. It's called EEK and
I've never heard of this.
EEK and AWE, the cure for the corporate blahs. And so this is what some of the work is about, is most leaders aren't failing because of a crisis. They're failing because of the blahs, the state of low-grade anxiety, the endless pings, the slacks, and meetings that keep us from ever being truly challenged or truly inspired. So basically saying in the corporate world, people are just responsive. They're just doing what they got to do rather than focusing on the eeks and awes. So an eek is an acute, intentional discomfort action. Something that makes you feel a little eek, like, like in my stomach. For me, it's like when I do something hard, I get a little anxious, a little nervous. But I know when that feeling's there, it's probably a good idea for me to do it because the outcome is going to be good because I'm nervous about it in a sense. And then awe is an expansive strategic wonder. I know this is your mental motto, Sam, but like your perspective, like you want to be awe about something. You want to dive a little deeper, challenge a thought, challenge someone else's thinking. And so as we grow as people, but of course in the corporate world, I think we need to implement more eeks and awes in our life. What do you think about the concept?
I hate those names, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Terrible name. Terrible name.
Horrible. Eek and awe. Like I am never using that in a sentence. Just being transparent with you.
Okay, so then we have to break it down to the principles of what they're trying to say.
Okay, I can do that, but I'm just looking at it now. I'm not typing out eek or awe in a work conversation. But yeah, Parker, I was kind of doing some prep when you sent this idea over, learning about the eek, right? We get these constant pings all the time, and again, I felt really overwhelmed today with just a lot of different people needing things from me. And today was one of those days where I didn't feel ready. I didn't feel rested. I didn't feel up for the challenge. So it annoyed me. But there are some days where if I'm caffeinated, I had a good workout, I had a good lunch, and I'm getting asked to do things that don't piss me off, that are within my purview, that I know how to do, that I get into a flow state, almost like addicted to the dopamine rush of crossing things off the list, responding to that. I got this thing. Oh, I got another thing.
Yeah, but that's easy to you.
Yeah, I guess.
So you're truly elevating if you're doing what's just expected of you, or what you're like, I wound you at the beginning of the day and Sam's just like going through the motions. He's just doing what he's supposed to do. I think this is the opposite. It's saying, go out of your comfort zone, dog.
Yeah,
embrace some discomfort. What is discomforting for you, Sam? Because I know getting in front of 1,000 people on a stage with a microphone is not discomforting to you.
I thought that was like kind of controlled stress, what I was describing, right? It's like you're just playing you're playing a work version of whack-a-mole. It's like nothing bad's actually going to happen, but it's a challenge of like, how quick can I get through all this shit? Let me solve that fire. Let me put this out. Let me go do this. Let me hop on this call. It's like you get in this flow state. But regardless, I hear you. It doesn't build discomfort besides just being a little bit high strung and probably having anxiety. Getting outside your comfort zone, to me, Parker, it's this is a bigger topic that we can talk about. Probably not a popular one right now, but I'm feeling very comfortable right now. Very comfortable. And I'm recognizing that. The things that used to bring me discomfort now have become very routine. Going to the farmer's market, cooking things, dude, I made a roast chicken last night, dry brined it for over 24 hours. Yeah, I guess I was outside my comfort zone, but I love cooking now. I love going to the farmer's market. So that's not new for me. That's not this awe-inspiring thing. Going boxing, going sparring, getting punched in the face, like not an awe-inspiring new thing. And so to your point of, are we doing things really outside of our comfort zone that challenge us, that give us that awe or that eek moment? It's been a little while for me. I say when we go step on a stage in front of 1,000 people, I might not be nervous, but that's the most number of people I've ever spoken to at one time.
That'll make me eek. Eek.
Are you going to throw up, you think?
No, I told you. I've said over 100 people, it's the same.
Yeah,
So
we'll say that when we do 15,000 at some point. Like I promised you we would one day.
That's a little, yeah. May throw up before that. But you know what? We'll figure it out. But that's a good point. I mean, like, we do these things that make us go, oh man, that's hard. And then you go do it. And then you realize it's not that hard anymore. For me, my first couple of years, I'm very open about this. Like, I really struggled public speaking, especially in work meetings, and providing my perspective. And now it's not something I even think twice about. And that all started, that feeling that I can do it is just going and actually doing it, right? And practicing. It's like feeling the fear and doing it anyway. And knowing that fear is going to bring you to something good, opposed to the thing that you create in your head that is not so good. Regardless if you fail or not, like you're still elevating. So I think for me, the most awe or eek inspiring thing I've had recently was going skiing down a Black Diamond for like my 5th time. And that was really like, my heart was pounding. Like, I haven't felt that in a really long time. Like, pure nerves and like, whoa, can I actually do this? And it took a long time. But man, when I got to the bottom, I was like, holy crap. Like, I did it. That was cool. And, you know, I'm with you. Like, we've gotten to a point where a lot of things aren't new anymore too. That, like, we've done a lot of the hard things that we thought that we wanted to try to do. And there will always be more. But it's, whether it's at work, what is that next thing that you can do to step outside your comfort zone? Outside of work, what is that thing that's going to really push you outside your comfort zone? Like, those are the things that we have to consistently think of and try to find. And as you get older, I imagine that it's a little bit more challenging to do.
Well, I would say, do you actually feel like your workplace is where you should go outside your comfort zone?
That's a great point.
Does that actually build enough skills? Like, we've talked about this with some of our leaders.
That's a good point.
If necessarily our corporate structure, they might say they want you to take risks and go outside the box, but not everyone feels that same way. When your job's on the line, when your livelihood's on the line, you might want to play it safe. You might not want to take risks because you want to make sure that you're staying within the lines. And so I challenge you, Parker, that really true elevation, you need to find safe sandboxes for you to get outside your comfort zone. That work is not always going to be the place where you can push yourself to new limits. I mean, think about when we were staff one, right? Coming into the firm, full of all these ideas, we wanted to spread our wings and fly and make an impact. Part of us going outside our comfort zone was shutting up and listening for a year or two. And
it's best advice that you could give someone young is that everything that you thought like you had to do is almost backwards. It's like, nah, learn. But I'm with you, dude. The work environment, you know what? Like, I agree with you, but at the same time, like, for you to make an impact and become a leader and climb up the corporate ladder, you still need to be different. You still need to make your unique footprint known, so that you can build your own impact and build a coalition as well. That's the way I feel like people rise to the top. And it's such a good point because you create this vulnerability when you try something new in the corporate world, for sure. You create this this space of like, wait, he's like really exposing himself because he's doing something that might work or might not work. And to your point, it's taking effort away from other places where people might just say, why aren't you doing that instead? So it's a good perspective. I love the idea of EEK and AWE. I think we need to try more AWE things, dude. More AWE things. Things that make us go, wow. Wow. You know what, Sam? I can't wait for our Poconos trip to get on a canoe and kayak and explore the river and just be awe-inspired by all that we come by. Like, that is what I'm pumped about, because we've never done that together before. Right?
That feeling is very mutual. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to make some more beautiful memories together. Sometimes those memories are going outside your comfort zone. You're going to have to make them outside of the workplace. You can't always rely on work to be the thing that pushes you to grow. So
that's a good point.
Invest in some self-growth. Go do your thing. Till next week, Elevation Nation. Peace.
Thanks for tuning in to Elevation Nation. If you enjoyed our conversation, hit that subscribe button to get notified when we release a new episode. If you would like to join Elevation Nation or get more information about the nation, please visit our website at www.elevationnation.io. Until next week, Elevation Nation, peace.